This is game number 6 on the Underworld team. Our Underworld team, we finally got some levels on the Blitzers. We've got our Speedy Boy, we've got our Claw Troll. The record is 401. We've spun into Burbu, who I think is a good coach, if memory serves. 3-1-1 record is pretty good on a young Nurgle team. They've got 1 Mighty Blow Warrior, 1 Block Warrior. No Beast is interesting, which probably is good for us in this matchup, but it does mean they've got lots of Pestigores. Are we at home? We have not been at home in any of our matchups so far. This is game number 6. We are at home. Oh, that's exciting. Glart could be interesting in this matchup. Get some more claw, a bit more strength. We could get Fez for 50,000. We could get Bomber for 10,000. Bomber maybe not so good against a disturbing presence. There's no Beast, so Skitter could be good. Oh, I don't even know. Well, I said before we took Fez because we hadn't taken him yet. We haven't taken Glart yet, so let's give Glart a go. And I think for 10,000, you just take Bomber because it's 10,000. Yeah. I don't know if that was the right choice. I think I could definitely make a pretty good case for taking Skitter because Skitter just will run away from them all because they haven't got tackle and they haven't got the Beast to tie them down with. But yeah, I think that's good too. So fun to give him a go, and he's the most expensive one, so use them while we got the auto. Yeah, exactly, John Phip. Even if you do nothing with Bomber other than just stick him on the line, it's 10,000 for an extra body. Baby Nugger, a good spin for Underworld. Okay, Sightin Rick likes it. Yeah. Starting to wish I had a stronger drink tonight. Could be quite nice to have a little. Don't know what I'd want though. So I'm drinking my tea as usual. I think we want the ball first to see if the claw can kick off. I'm not totally confident about that. Because I also think with the elves in this matchup, which makes me think go on defense. But I think we go offense first and try to claw them in the face a bit. No one has the fame. Sorry about my reckless camera control. You'd think I was drinking something stronger. Bodies, let the bomber hit the floor. Let the bomber hit the floor. Let the bomber hit the floor. I can't do the metal singing stream like Giraffe would. Leave that for the experts. Thinking about taking Nurgle to the GG to thing since you can take 2 Claw Mighty Besties. You just want to see the world burn.
I choose violence.
The thing is, it's a resurrection format, so even when you kill people's players, they'll come back. But you might still enjoy it. The thing that scares me with Glart in this matchup is the foul appearance. Like, because you don't want to reroll the foul appearance, and he's a loner. So, didn't really think about the fact I was putting myself on offense in the rain. We do have sure hands, but that could actually backfire massively, couldn't it? So, that hindsight was maybe stupid. But we did it. So, plop you in that. Plop you in that. Does Bomber go? I think we keep Bomber off. It's a bit of a risk because if we lose enough players, they might just not get to play at all. But Bomber for defense would be much better than Bomber for offense. So we'll take that risk and see if we get punished for it. Stick that in there, I guess. High kick is obviously nice. Might give us a chance to catch it before failing all the rain pickups. Nope. Okay, we've got to be a bit careful with this. This is very close to the line. Okay. Not dead. That's a bit rude. Also not dead. Increasingly rude. Where's the blitz? Might be here on the edge with Glad. Bit scary with the old foul appearance, but I think that's still probably what we're doing. Got the 3 dice here. Hey, Claw Mighty does its first thing of the game. Get wrecked. Yeah, I mean, this is still safer than the ball pickup, isn't it? So this is the next thing to do. Oh, it's not a very clever position to blitz from. Oh well, we've done it now. Do not use Juggernaut. This is a confusing skill select. If anyone hasn't seen this before, you think, I've got a skill, let's use it. But no, because you've got Juggernaut, you need to not click that because you want to take the both down. And that's even more confusing when your opponent has Wrestle, because then you're going to say, don't use the Juggernaut, even though it's the Juggernaut that allows you to turn the Wrestle into a turns the both down into a knockdown on a Wrestle piece. It's very confusing. Right, you need to get in front of this as well, because it is a 4+ and I am worried about it. Good, thank goodness. Bring that into the middle. Your turn. It was an okay first turn. I was hoping for more violence, but we got some violence, which is better than none. Hey, Willie, did I not say hello to you yet? Willie? Yeah, we've got a movement 8 thrower, which is pretty nice. We all love jugs. We do, Collie. Who doesn't love jugs on a Friday night?
Violence.
Who doesn't love jugs on a Friday night, hey? Enjoy your weekends. Mighty blow, more like mighty bloat. Am I right? Yeah, what Shepard said. Jugs will always ignore Wrestle, whether you choose to use it or not. So, if you're hitting a Wrestle piece and you want to use your special Jugs ability to knock it down, you need to do what to make it work properly? No comment. But enjoy your Jugs, everyone. I've got that song in my head now. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
I will drink their tea. I always want a cup of tea.
In your endo. Look at this disrespect for Collie the Goblin. Look at this, Collie. This rotter is just literally saying to you, I don't think you'll punch me. Okay, now it's actually harder to punch it. I think I need a Jugs team now. I would trust you to make the most of them, Audrey. I believe in you. I really want to blitz that way so that we could follow up with the troll is a little bit reckless. On the other hand, it's also fun. Okay, that's why I wanted to give myself that option. So this is currently a red dice, strength 2, strength 3, strength 3, 4, 5. So if we put all these squares in here filled, then we can make it into a 2 dice for Collie. Why wouldn't we do that? Do that 3 dice first. Not even dead. And fine. Cover this side just in case there's some sort of shenanigans that I haven't seen on that side. Oh, hang on. Oh, I've left the bloody leader to get hit. Oh well. Should have thought that through a bit better. Just thought that's a body to think about the fact that it's a leader. Don't really want to die. Oh well, if it happens, it happens. Coffee Andy only. Instead of frogs, it's jugorks. Jorks. Jugork Nords. I love it. Jugork Nords. There you go. It's even got a team name. Hey Ham, didn't see you coming in. Wait, no, hang on. This is wrong. This is, no. Rude. Jokes. A joke's like jorts. So now Collie's getting 3 dice. Sorry, oh no, not a 3 dice. It'll be a 3 dice next. They're using a 2 dice to get that rotter free, and then they're going to 3 dice her with the Lord Dorax here. But Collie's too strong for Lord Dorax's nonsense. So now she gets hit by Brisfagors instead. And she's too strong. You can't kill Collie. I don't know why people get this idea in their head that they can kill Collie. They can't. Foolishness. Hubris to think that you can kill Collie. Imagine believing that. Oh, I really want to hit this from here, but that's like 2 GFIs to foul appearance roll, which is, I think, maybe just silly. I think I want to move this way. But then blitz here. Just feels like this is the side that's opening up for us right now, right? Like we've got, this can try and dodge over the top. We've got some space here to claim. I don't want to get stuck on halfway for too long. Could blitz for the troll, but you know, like that just feels bad, doesn't it? A 2+ to activate 2 dice, which could be a 1 in 9, and then foul appearance as well. When we could just do that for 2 dice for free. Yeah. We'll just move this way. There you go. We won't move that way. So maybe we'll stay exactly where we are for a turn. And still take this hit. Maybe for doing this instead of using Glar, let's take it with Mighty Blow. Just realised there is very much a hole in my cage right now. But I should not have left putting that. Lovely. Oh, we like that a lot. It's a injury and no regen. Beautiful. Okay. Good work, Blood Bowl Nut. Thank you very much for helping the team there. Let's get that goblin into that space I should have filled before. And then let's see if Collie can dodge up to here. Or maybe now she's coming this way. Yeah, let's just stick her over here for now. Great job, Blood Bowl Nut. Tree, are you becoming you're becoming a right banger coach? You can't really play Underworld without trying to do some banger coach stuff, because like if they don't do some murder, they're in trouble in general. Oh, that was stupid. I could have avoided this follow-up hit. That was stupid. Gave that to them. Yeah, Underworld need to get punchy because they haven't got much else going for them. Was that the new Mighty Bow as well? Yeah, that wouldn't have happened, that Kaz, without the Mighty Bow we got last game, so that's good, isn't it? Okay, back now. Welcome back. One of whose 5 a day? One of what 5 a day? 5 dead Nurgle a day? 5 jugs a day? Conversation's moving too quickly. Okay, pushes on that is nice. So we can try to hit this one next turn. They have been very good at their dodges, this Nurgle team. They have been very good at that. What are we doing here this turn? They've obviously covered us pushing forward on that side quite heavily. What turn is it? Turn... Be our turn for... Oh, they're going to do a foul. That's rude. Just a stun. Still rude. I reckon we should try this block with the lineman because that gives us more space if it works. Need to be a little bit careful about how we do it, so we don't leave this ball exposed if it goes wrong. So right now, if we fail this, we've still got some sort of screen in front. We did fail it, but then we unfailed it. So now we could use Glart to claw you in the face. Possibly. Let's move the ball first. Make sure that's safe. Which we should be able to do here because we're a bit faster than the Nurgle. Okay, and then Glart, please claw this one in the face. Does claw that one in the face. I think they're both down is good here. They haven't got block, right? Yeah. Do not use Juggernaut. Okay, and then let's try to get Collie to here. Okay, good turn. Good turn. Would have liked to do a bit more murder. We've been a bit more gentle on the murder than I'd like to be, but we've got the ball. We've got some space over here. We've got two of these big chunky boys on the floor in positions they might not want to stand up. So that seems good. Seems good, doesn't it?
'Cause I'm just a CCL griefer, baby.
Correct. Correct. This is what you people like, isn't it? Listen, I normally stream in the morning. In the morning, there's a very sophisticated Blood Bowl audience who enjoy elf plays, who like to see 2+ dodges and leaps and all of that fun stuff. But in the evening, I know you like to watch Andy Davo. And Andy Davo, as we all know, is a banger who just likes to murder things.
I choose violence.
So I'm just trying to play to my crowd. This is the evening crowd who just want to see things die. I know what you guys like. I've watched Andy's channel. I see what you get up to when I'm not streaming. Do I have to pretend to hate carrot cake now as well? Carrot cake's delicious. You can't make me say it. More MisspelledTree sounds like an episode of Midsummer. Oh man, I haven't watched Midsummer Murders in so long. Oh, well, at least we've used the leader reroll this half. And they're fine anyway, so that's good. Need to surf more, it's true. I'm just here for the jugs. Aren't we all, new girl? Aren't we all? Right. I'd love to hit this with a troll, but I think that's too risky. So let's just try and do it with this one. Good. Block is a good skill. Oh, you've got block as well. Block is less good than I wanted it to be. That's disappointing. Is that now the player we have to blitz? That is a bit disappointing. I really want to blitz here. But the only way we're doing that is if we now risk the troll hit. Well, could risk that hit instead, I guess, and then we still have the troll hit. Okay. Now we really have to risk the troll hit, probably. Well, no, we don't, do we? We could still just take the hit with you. But it's increasingly irresponsible. 5, 6, 7. Your strength 4. We need 2 more assists to make this a 3 dice. Which we could get, but then we're not moving anyway. So there's really no reason not to just do that if we're going to do it. Now I wish I'd done the claw hit with the troll, but hey ho. Would have broken arm if we'd done the troll hit. Grump. Would have been a fun troll hit. Well, we're not moving the ball now, so that's sad. I think we need to put you in front. And to be safe, we probably need to put you there, which is also a bit of a bummer. And then let's bring you around the back if we can, which we can't. Yeah, it's a shame. If we'd done the troll hit and been greedy, we would have had a claw armor break on here, and then we could have blitzed up here, but it would have been irresponsible, so. Giving up some hits this turn. Glark can be hit. Collie's getting hit. Not a great turn for us, that one. Yeah, and the stupid roll. Stupid roll and 1 in 9 risk and foul appearance. Like it was, was not a sensible hit to take. It could have worked out great, like it would have done, but like it still would have been stupid. So Glart does get punched in the face here, which is sad. But they double skull, which is good. Oh, didn't quad skull. Sad times. Glart's too strong. Good job, Glart. Ploppin gets punched in the face. Ploppin is not collie, so therefore not bulletproof. And yet, things are going well. Oi. So how many people here are playing in the GG Tour tournament tomorrow? Oh wow, fouling here. Does get a KO. Do we get a send-off? They haven't got a... They've already used up their bench and they haven't got a bribe. They don't get sent off. So we might be out Glart in the second half. We're out him now, which is bad. The good thing about that is they have cost themselves some of the screen they could have here. They've moved this player in when they could have had that player screening, so we will have some space to take next turn. Segarachi's playing, nice. Skull is the one, right? Are the onset random round is no idea. Oh no, Collie. Collie got punched. But I told you can't kill Collie. Opponent just isn't listening. Opponent just doesn't want to hear the truth about Collie. Collie the Corblin. Right. Troll moving is very nice. Who are we hitting this turn? Maybe just this. That's kind of the easiest one to hit. Let's get you up. And if I thought that throw, I would have put the troll on that because I can hit it. That wasn't very clever. Oh well. You'll notice me saying that a lot. That wasn't very clever. And that's because I do a lot of things that aren't very clever. Maybe we should just blitz this one instead. It's a better blitz if we can get it. We're going to need to do a GFI. But I think maybe that's just better. But we don't even need to do a GFI. I think that is just better. It's much stronger for our position at the end of the turn. 1, 2, 3. So we can get to there. That'll be the screen there. So that's fine. So you can move up, which is nice. Let's take this hit. Because whether or not it's a knockdown may affect where I decide to put this. Okay, is a knockdown. It's not an armor break. I think I can sit in here quite safely. Let me just check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I definitely can't. So we'll keep it back here. And we will get you up to here. I would really like this goblin involved just in case they get ideas about dodging in with their dodge pest. That will make that much stronger. Good. Good. That would be nice. Is it worth doing? Would I put a reroll into it? I think I wouldn't put a reroll into it, but maybe it's worth doing anyway. Yeah. Possibly this should have been here, because they could go around the back here. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus dodge, 4 plus dodge, 3 plus dodge. It's rowdy, but they could do it. And that being in that square would stop it. So maybe that was not the best I could have done. All right, must go do some cleaning. Good luck with the games tree. Oh, thanks, Audrey. Love to catch you too. In fact, let's do a shout out for Audrey, New Girl Plus. who was with us for our recording of the latest episode of the Hey Listen podcast. Not sure when that's out, but I'm sure Dizzy is on it. Superstar Dizzy Bass. Just do a shout out to Dizzy as well. Oh, that's not how you type. But go check out Audrey, New Girl Plus. She's been streaming a bit more recently, and she's lovely, and yeah, go check her out. Just push there is nice. Okay, does use the reroll. They're down to 1. Do you know what? Collie getting here is really useful. Because now they're basically just going to try and make this hard to get away, but they've got nothing to get in front of us because they can't get through that screen. So this is still could be difficult. Like if we roll badly, we can still get in trouble here. But it's only one problem to fix instead of several problems, which is nice. Fewer problems is a good thing in general. Lots of basing. I think that's smart as well. Stand you up. I was thinking, is this a blitz? But no, it's not. It's just a block. That is definitely inconvenient. Okay, that's still not a particularly good outcome, but it's a lot better than it could have been. Now it's a bit scary for the stall. I think we've still got to try it. And it's definitely a bit scary. Well, it's a lot scary, but that is another casualty. Got a lot of hits coming up now. And I'm pretty sure they can get a hit on the ball. So that's not gone well. Yeah, it was a bad time to foul appearance. Maybe I shouldn't have rerolled the foul appearance. Maybe I should have just taken the blitz with the ball carrier to free itself up. But the problem is it doesn't have block, so if that then goes wrong, it's still pretty rough for us. Okay. Slightly surprising choice to do that first, because that's not very consequential to the play, and could have... Oh, it's got block. That's fair enough then. I was thinking it was 1 in 9 risk. It wasn't. Oh, it's a scary turn. I don't like it. Good job by Darkside getting that SPP and another removal anyway, though. That's definitely nice. They can still... Yeah, it's really easy to punch a hole through here, isn't it? Just hit that, and then you've got 2 dice in the ball. Yeah, it's not good, is it? Oh, well. And if they do knock us down, then we've got to pick the ball up in the rain, even if they don't pick it up. That's just your next action, is that. There's nothing else that you do for hitting this now. Damn it. Maybe I should have brought the ball back here instead of bringing it into the middle. Maybe this was a safer spot for it, given these being here. But I don't think it would have made much difference. I think, yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. All right. Jadrosi goes down. Not an armor break is good. Are they going to succeed in picking the ball up in the rain? Yes. Without using a reroll, which is a bit rude. Okay, well, this is not looking good, is it? This is looking like 0-0 at half-time. Don't think they can score. But this is going to be pretty hard to get back and pick up and score. So, well defended, Burbu. Did a good job. That's slightly spicy, leaving it next to someone. Gets the power on Corley, the Corblin. But I told you, you can't hurt Collie. Just don't learn, do they? Cheeky one, dice on Blackfire. Okay, well, I think we need to try to free up this one. Good enough. And put that there. We need to stand you up. And I think we've got to do the 3+ dodge here because we need to keep this one free for the pick up, and also like at least this would hit with block. We want to do it from here, don't we? So we get the 2 dice. I think that's the next thing we do. And nope, not what we needed. Okay, at least we get there. We don't get the knockdown though. Ugh, that's a shame. Oh well. Oh well. Get one more removal before the half. No. Should just set that up. They might foul that. Damn it. No, Space Cadet, they're bullying me. I was just trying to score a touchdown and then they stopped me from scoring a touchdown. How am I the one doing the bullying in that scenario? I just wanted to score. They were the ones who said no. They could have said, yes, score away, enjoy your Blood Bowl. They didn't say that. They said, we're going to make you roll some 1 in 9s. Stupid foul appearance. It's always foul appearance that ruins everything with Nurgle. You think you're doing just fine, and then one bad foul appearance gets in your way. I'm really tempted to power up this. I will regret that. I will regret that. But I don't want to be down blitz in the second half. So we've already got to do the KO roll for Glart. We're only getting 1 go at it. Oh, now they're going to foul the troll. But they haven't got a bribe, right? And this is like their 3rd fouls. They are due to get sent off. And then they'd be down to 8 players if that happens. So like they have been pretty rowdy with these constant fouls, given they've got the bench is already gone and they haven't got a bribe. But I am pretty scared about this one now. KOs, so we have now got this one maybe out in the second half, which is pretty bad. And no send-off again. Oh man, they've been so lucky on those send-offs. We'll have 11 players, but we could be missing our 2 most important ones. No, looks like the troll's back. Doesn't look like Glart's back. Oh, they are. Okay, yeah, no, we're fine. Well, we're not fine. We've still got to play a good defence, but it's not gone as badly as I feared it was. Who goes in the line? How many have they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does the troll go on the line? It's not that hard for them to hit the troll. I think maybe it still has to. They haven't got claw. I think it's that and 2 goblins. Sad that makes me. I think that's the right choices. The only other option really is to put Bomber on the line, and I don't think I want to do that. So let's not So let's not do that. And let's just do a formation then. Pick who's where afterwards. That's what I always do. Right, that's not correct. We want to be one more square this way. Like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. Leader obviously can't stay there. Why is this still not right? Because that's too far wide, that's why. And okay, I think that's what it's got to be. This is how we know it'll work. Yes, exactly. It's a bad idea to foul the troll, and that's why you know it'll work. It came back, so it's all right. It's all right. I think the line of scrimmage here is going to decide a lot. If the line of scrimmage goes well for them, then I think we'll be in trouble. If the line of scrimmage goes well for us and we don't lose players, then having a numbers advantage against Nurgle, who don't always find offense that easy anyway, in the rain as well, it could go all right for us. We'll see. How are you, Space? Space, I was asking people earlier what they're drinking on a Saturday night. What's your Saturday night tipple? I feel like whenever I see you drinking on stream, whether it's a drinking stream or not a drinking stream, you always have a big pint glass with brown liquid in that I assume is Coke. So it's either Coke with alcohol or it's Coke without alcohol, is my assumption. But that could be a false assumption. All right, Santa, have a good sleep. Nice, we got a free reroll, and I didn't get a free catch. That's both good things. When I'm drinking something alcohol, it's usually Captain Morgan's and Coke. Sometimes, oh, amaretto. Oh my God, I haven't had amaretto in so long. When I was at uni, which, as previously discussed on this stream, is a million lifetimes ago. But I had this, that's a very good line of scrimmage for us. I had this northern housemate for a while who was a medical student, and he was older than all of us. He was like a mature student, I guess. But you know, like, I mean, he was probably like 25 or something, but we were all 19 or 20, and so seemed old to us. And in keeping with reputations about medical students, loved a drink. And he had this thick Manchester accent, and he got really into amaretto at one point. And so whenever someone talks about amaretto now, I can just hear this former housemate, like in my head, going, "Dis a fucking rano," like in his, exactly like that, obviously, because my accents are perfect, Manchester accent. So that's what I think of whenever I hear amaretto now, is him. Hey, Hurricane, bonsoir. Just passing to say hello before going to sleep. Oh, well, thank you for saying hi. Oh, damn it, they picked the ball up. That's very bad. Oh, it's lovely to have you drop by, Hurricane. Have a good sleep. People have told me I don't like alcohol, I just like sugar, and yeah, pretty much. Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you like. Right, I think we punch this one so we get follow-up punches. And then we maybe try to throw a bomb because it's fun. And then we move the troll. I think that's the order we do it in. I think that does mean we have to start with, sadly, a not might hit. Well, we could do it the other way, couldn't we? We could punch it that way. That kind of works just as well. It's a 50% pass. We need to move players first. This could well go wrong. And there's a good case for not doing it. But the case for not doing it is less fun than the case for doing it, so we're going to do it. Cool. Gets rid of one more. And knocks down that one. It's pretty nice. Okay. It's a little bit of a shame, but I think we take this hit here now. That's all pretty good. Plop you in there. Push you out there. Stop. It seems it's not Nurgle's day. You stop me on defense. And pick the ball up in the rain. Seems to me like they can win from here. I don't know. Be brave. Throw the bomb first. Takes their right hand. Watching get the ball. I'm not that brave. Imagine not doing things because they're bad. It is the worst reason to not do things, Space. You are right. Like, it's a bad reason to not do things, but sometimes I have bad reasons. It was a Manchester accent. Thank you for recognising it, Bud Bullnut. I'm really glad you enjoyed my Manchester accent. Hey, Kratos. What am I missing for an evening stream here, guys? Because I feel like, we're not in my natural time zone here and I'm maybe not doing it right. I've already had the suggestion, do more surfs to be more like Andy, who streams this time. But this is also Rick Reckless time. So maybe I should be doing more flip me's and I don't know what else goes on here in the evening with you guys when I'm not streaming. Claw. Oh my goodness. Yes, I mean that is Mr. Page. Mr. Page is in the evening, isn't he? Because he's Canadian time. We have got some Claw. We've got Claw on Glart and we've got Claw on our Troll. And we'd really like to get some Claw on these blitzers, but we haven't managed it just yet. Morty is doing it my way. Oh, bless you. I can't say your name. I can't say your name. Puxsweet. But there's an extra K in there that I didn't say. I'm really sorry. I'll try. I need to ignore chat more. That's the key thing. Rick doesn't ignore chat. Rick's very good at reading chat. That extra removal from the bomb is actually pretty nice. Like, it's just hard to do an offense when you've only got 8 players and one of them's got to carry the ball. What's our plans here? I think we're trying to hit this one in the face with the wrestle. Should try to wake you up first. I think now we just want the troll to go and stand on one of the corners of the cage, don't we? Because just by standing on the corner of the cage, it's being strength 5 and in the way. And then I'll move you here and try to hit this one first. I'm trying to decide if this is like a go all the way in turn. The problem is we've still got a bunch of strength 2 players. So it's always risky. And they've got strength 4. I think I'm going to wait a tiny bit longer. Then bring you around here and mighty blow this one. And then we can claw that one, hopefully. Well, that makes it harder. don't actually know if I do it now or if I just leave that there. I think I can't throw a bomb this turn, guys. I'm sorry. It's just the bomb's way too likely to kill my own players and not theirs, which is not a thing I want to do. So let's just run bomber up to be inconvenient over here. And plop you there. And maybe you here as well. And you in the back. Yeah, maybe I should have re-rolled that hit with the mighty bow because we have got the 4 re-rolls. And if we got the knockdown there, then we get the 2 dice with Glut on this one, which is pretty nice. I don't know. PK will be fine, and you can't speak it too. My underworld are 220, but they're developed like a turnip so far. What does that mean? What would a turnip look like in Blood Bowl terms? Bomber Dribble Snot does get punched for his troubles. But remote, surprisingly, is fine. Ask people their postcode. I think that's too far outside my comfort zone. Evening streams, best streams. How are you, Riot Killer? Riot Killer, we need to talk. Because you live where I live, and I have some streaming guests. Oh no. Okay, at least just a stun. Some streaming guests coming to town, and you should come meet them. Drop me a message on Discord or something. Or I'll message you. I mean, the bomber can kill your own players. It's true, Space Cadet, which is why you don't always use them. Why not the 1D with Glut? I just felt like it wasn't worth it because it's quite hard for them to get better than a 1 dice with it. And, you know, they're the ones who've got to move forward on offense, right? So maybe I'll regret it if they now power Glut. But I just thought for the sake of the skull risk, it wasn't worth it. Still on the troll here is definitely inconvenient. It makes it slightly harder for the next turn on defense. Really? Fouling when you haven't even got the back of this covered? That is mental. I'm sorry. There's no bribe and you haven't covered the back of the cage. Like that just gives me a dice on the ball unless you successfully dodge that. Okay, they're going to give me the 1 dice on the ball so they can do their foul. I really want to foul. They have got us off. Have we finally got a send off? Yes, we have. So it's a rotter for a troll, which is not a good trade for us. But at least it was a trade and not just a free removal. Okay, so you're going to go here. And are we going to take the 1 dice on the ball? Or are we going to hit this? I think we're going to take the 1 dice on the ball, to be honest. Probably not going to reroll it, but I think we're going to try it. We might reroll it. We have got the rerolls. We could just 1-1 them here everywhere, couldn't we? Problem is that could cost us a lot of players next turn if it goes badly. So maybe not. Maybe that's not the way. Let's get at least one more over here first and then do it. Okay. Doesn't work out for us this time. It's annoying, they're all GFIs. How aggressive to be right now? We've used our leader reroll now. I think we've got to make this uncomfortable for them. Like, we've just got to. I think if we don't, we're missing an opportunity. Good. Because that succeeded, let's also put you up here. No, it's not. Let's keep you here for sure. Okay. This is a scary turn. Like, they could just remove a bunch of our players this turn, and then we've given them control. But at some point, we had to put pressure on this, and you know that they've taken a risk by putting it here. So I think that was the turn to go in. It's a shame we couldn't get the knockdown on the ball. It's also a shame we couldn't tag that one, but I just didn't want to commit this. Okay. Good. Very intense, serious bit of concentrating. Enjoy D&D, Shirato. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, PK. I'm hoping that he will have a hard time making this safe. That's definitely what I would like to happen. Okay, that's good. Bomber's not knocked over. That's less good. WTK is knocked over. There's no armor break, so that is all right. Yeah, where's the ball going now? That's what I want to know. Where's the ball going? Good. Pushes it. It's really nice. Really nice, actually. Because that could even free up Glart. There's nowhere to go where we won't be able to get some sort of hit on it. Whether it would just be a one dice again, I'm not sure. But there's nowhere we can't get some hit on it, I think. Three dice is Dimmy G. Poor Dimmy. What did Dimmy do to deserve this? Oh, Dimmy. Rip the Dimster. I mean, this seems pretty easy to get two dice on with the wrestle. So I guess that's what we're going to do. I could just do it, but I'd quite like this one free for the recovery, so I think we're going to try and free it with Glart. Good, just free up the goblin, and then we can keep the thrower free for recovery afterwards. All right. 4 dice in the ball. Finally. Not a great scatter. We've just got to do that, unfortunately. Do we go in and try the 5+ pickup? do we just stand here for a turn? I think we just stand here for a turn, to be honest. Because now they can blitz that, and they can hit that, but they're going to have to then pick up on the 5+. They can't blitz both of those. I'm in love with Skitter. He's such a clutch star player. Skitter's a lot of fun on Underworld. Lot of fun. Dimmy played Blood Bowl 2, so it's a fair kill. Is that all it takes to be not worth living? Playing some Blood Bowl 2. If nothing else, we've made them pick the ball up in the rain again, which is always nice. That one's just got up, hasn't it? Yeah. So you can't free up this one. Okay, so that's not blitzing here. Okay, blitzing bomber, so you can bring this around the back. Okay, so they're not going to try and pick the ball up. They're just going to try to make it harder for me, which makes sense. Oh dear. Bomber's dead. I'm beginning to worry about these removals and whether or not we're going to get, too badly removed here. And maybe they still win the game after that. It was always the worry with going in as hard as we have. I don't think we had a choice. Like at some point we had to, but yeah, it's starting to go in that direction where we just run out of players. That I'm surprised was a follow. Is that a reroll? Yes. Okay. Fix the one dice, that's a both down. Annoyingly, it is our arm break for us, but all right. So, one dice here only needs to be a push, so it's a 2+, and then we can just dodge and try and pick the ball up, and I think that's the right play. Because everything else is a 3+ to start, so let's go for the 2+. Okay, they've got dodge, but at least that moves them. And then we have to go for the 3+, I think. I just don't think there's anything better than that. Can't 2 dice that because that's a goblin. That won't change anything, that 1 dice. We're not doing a dodge with Glart, so. Nice. And now we run off towards this side. Do we take GFIs? One would put us out of range of this one. Then we can dodge the goblin. Got 2 rerolls left. That would be amazing. But it's 2 dodges. Or do we just want to get here? I think just there is fine. Even. Do we do GFIs with you now? What's the worst that can happen here? You punch that, then you've got... I don't think we can actually really do much to stop you hitting that ball with that one. Could do instead is try to do that dodge to end the turn. I think maybe that's better. Yeah, I like that. Okay. That was a difficult one because I wanted to take the hit, but I think that was the right decision. And just then turn. I mean, I could have done, but I think this has definitely complicated life for them quite a lot. I mean, they could just do the dodges, right, because they've got dodge skill, but you've added in a harder dodge for them there now. even if they make these blocks, which are all fairly straightforward. I was undecided in my head if that was going to get the reroll or not, which is bad. You should work that out before you roll it. But I think without the reroll, it's definitely a good move. There's no way I can stop that space. There's no way I can stop that. So definitely that is on the table for them. And that's probably what they should do now, because I think hitting the balls, I mean, it's not impossible, but I think it's hard enough that probably that makes more sense. I mean, they could just do this 4+ dodge, actually. That's also an option. 75% to get there. For a 2 dice. Looks like they might be thinking about that, to be honest. I guess we could have punted that turn, but I think that would have been a bit crazy. Oh, that one can get there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed that. I missed that option. Oh man, one more GFI and we could have avoided it. Oh well. That would get us down. But it would be a turnover. Tough call. I'd probably take it. They have not. They've got the knockdown. Oh no. Oh no. How bad is it? Because we've used our Apo. Okay. At least they're not. At least they're not permed. It's obviously very bad for the drive and the game, but at least that player isn't dead. That's good. That's very good. Oh, that's actually huge. That's actually huge. Okay. Because now, I can blitz with this one. Knockdown is nice. And then I think with the knockdown we stay, actually. It's a difficult decision next as well. Do we just go for that 4+ pickup? Or do we do the 3+ dodge and then the 4+ built-in pickup? Let's ask Samba. So with the reroll, the 4+ pickup is better. That's what Samba says. So we just pick you up. And then we go for it, I guess. Easy. Need to do at least one GFI. Need to do at least one GFI. Otherwise we just get hit by that one on the floor anyway. Good. Okay. Now I need to do another GFI. Good. And then we need Glart to do some nonsense, otherwise this can still get up and hit us. I can't really do that, can we? So, oh, what else is Glart doing? Nothing. So you might as well just roll the dice and see if we can high roll. Oh man, we got halfway there. All right, well, we've got a chance again. They've got to do a 3+ and then hit us again. So I'm feeling... I shouldn't say anything. I was about to say I'm feeling increasingly confident that they won't win because they'd have to pick the ball up in the rain and do a big pass, which Nurgle are not very good at. But now that I've said it, it'll probably happen. Chris, I haven't. You know, I started this stream and I did think that halfway through because I was going to do games night tonight. And then games night got cancelled, so I wanted to play. And then I actually already started the stream and thought, hang on, if I wasn't doing games night, I could have watched the watch party. So I would quite like to watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm assuming I just missed it for your watch party. So yes, no spoilers. I'll watch it later. Did you watch it at 4 a.m. or whatever? Did you watch it as soon as it went live? So yeah, 3+, and then a 55% 2 dice, and then obviously the reroll as well. That's without the reroll. Makes a dodge. Gets the power. Oh man, this is so back and forth. I watched it at 6 a.m. and then again at 10 when I'd recovered, and again after lunch. So you didn't like it then? You didn't enjoy it, clearly. You thought it was rubbish, not worth watching. Takes the GFI. Do they go for another one for the ball? Please don't pick this up. It'd be really inconvenient. I asked you not to, and you did it anyway. So now they could score. They've got the scoring threat. It's a dilemma now, what we do here. There's all sorts of different options. I think I'm taking GFIs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stand up Glart for sure. We've probably got to stand up leader as well. Raven's not doing anything else. So the question here is, do you just stand up this one and then blitz from here? Because then at least if we fail the blitz, we've got a base on the ball. Or do we dodge the goblin and blitz from here? I think we dodge the goblin. Okay, that's good. That is definitely good. Not breaking armor is annoying. I think it's not worth picking up with that one, so we try and do it with this one. No, I don't know whether to put the reroll into that or not. I think we don't. I think we got to leave it and see if we can get this on the last turn. Of course, all the dice then were nice and high, so it would have worked if we'd rerolled, but anyway. Is that Rotter even a threat? Technically, yes. Technically, he can score. It's possible. It's definitely a thing that can happen. And hey, the bad spot. How are you? What's their plan from here? If they pick it up again on a 4+, every pickup they've done, they haven't had to put a reroll into. So they've made all the 4+ pickups in the rain without using a reroll so far. So if they pick it up again without using a reroll, we'll be annoyed about it. What happened to games night? Got cancelled. We were supposed to be doing our RPG game we've been playing, and the DM has been feeling sick all day, so I had to cancel, unfortunately. Which was sad. Oh, that's good. That's the last reroll gone. So yeah, no picking this ball up now, please. on your 4 pluses. Don't think they're going to score. Because they'd have to just... Well, okay, you can blitz here. Try to pick it up on you. Throw it down here, I guess. Yeah, blitz here, scatter the ball, see what happens. I think that's probably what I'd try. It's a bit scary because if you scatter it and I just catch it, but... I mean, that's unlikely. It's a 1 in 8 and then a 6 plus. Okay, they're not going for the win. Which is also fair enough. Hitting the gobbo, not knocking it down. We're going to need to scatter the ball because there are a lot of tackle zones on this. Or are we just going to try and roll a 6? I really wish I'd re-rolled that dodge at the end of last time now. So then, what are our options? One dice blitz is a 2 plus, pick the ball up on a 6 plus, and then dodge out on a 3 plus. This does not look good, does it? 2, 6, 3. 20% chance with the reroll. I mean, these are worse though. What we're going to do, like a red dice there. We're going to dodge that. Like we could dodge you, try to hit that one, see if it scatters better. But it might not scatter better. And that'll be a 3 plus. I could dodge this first, make that 2 dice. Maybe that is the best we've got. Although, no, we haven't got the movement for it. We just don't. We don't have the movement for it. I think we just got to try this and see if we get lucky. Well, that's not what we need, is it? I guess we should have put the reroll in last turn. Oh well. Yeah, it was a disappointing draw. You know, we had one bad turn in the first half. Like we were really in control of that first half, and then I think I probably played it badly. Like I think I could have probably played it tighter. Like I had a really good position, and then I had one turn of bad dice, but maybe I could have protected the ball better even with those bad dice. The defense, I don't know. Like, you know, if they fail some pickups in the rain, then we probably win, right? They had very good pickups. Given it was raining, 100% pickups. I don't know, like the defense, I think we did what we could. We stopped them from getting close to scoring. We gave ourselves chances. Sometimes the dice don't roll your way. Still not a bad result, really. Like we've got our underworld to 4-1-1 after 6 games. Could do a lot worse than that. I think you need block. If you'd had block, actually I don't think it would have made any difference that time, but the other option is 2 heads, actually. The other option is 2 heads. And just make you better at dodging. What do we reckon, chat? 2 heads to make it a 2 plus dodger, or block? Because I think it's block. No. It's block. Because we haven't got much block on the team. Plus, like, it's the one player you really don't want to die. So increasing its chances of not being knocked down has to be a good thing. We need to buy another goblin. And then decide if we're doing one more game tonight or if we're calling it there. Looks like is Glyn on the team already? Glyn is not on the team already. Glyn, welcome to the team. So yeah, that was game number 6 of the Underworld run. If you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying it, I'd love it if you could leave a like and subscribe.